This is a 1930 town sedan, and the car I had just till recently, the owner before me put a nice leather cover on the steering wheel, and I kind of liked it. And I'm not big on aftermarket stuff. I don't need any coontails or reflectors. But I did like the feel of that leather steering wheel, so I started looking on the internet, and everything I could find was 14-inch, and it just wouldn't stretch over it. So I finally found one here, Classic Extra Large. I don't know who this is from. Made in China. Well, whatever, it was, I think, $10 or less. And so I got it, and on the YouTube, there's umpteen videos on how to do this, all kinds of different ways. I saw one that was quite good. The cover comes with a long piece of plastic that you wrap with, and I'm going to try to use that, and then a short piece here probably to tie it off. The instructions are absolutely terrible. That's all you get, and I can't make heads or tails of any of that. But on one video, YouTube showed that you start with the long ones toward you, the long strings toward you. And there's another video that said you cut these two guys off and you use parachute cord. And you cut a length of this, take out that nylon center, and use just the sheath. And that really looked good. And if I screw this up, I will try that method. And I can always do that later. And where's the long one? Right here. Here's the short guy. Another guy says the way to put these on is to start it and then run your hands under here and pop it on that way. Whoops. Want to come off there. And there. So you get it, and then you straighten it out. Put the seam, or this guy, down towards the spoke, the bottom spoke. And you can run your finger along and see if you've got it even. And this is probably worth taking a little time to do. And they say wrap it in between the holes here. And then you tie it off. So we're going to try this. Now it's cold in the garage. This is end of December in Michigan. It is a warm day, but it's still cool out here. So when this stuff stretches, I may have a mess on my hands. But I don't know how long a piece this is, but it's pretty long. Let's see, 3, 6. Well, it's around 10 feet long, and I thought the guy said cut a 15-foot piece, so we'll see how this guy goes. Now this stuff will break if you pull it too tight. That's probably why the parachute cord is so good. You ensure a really good tight fit. Just stay in the middle of those guys. I don't see much difficulty in this. I might be doing something wrong. I sure hope this lace is long enough. And I don't know what to do about the spokes here. I guess they'll, whoops, that just takes care of itself, I guess. Yeah, that one did. It said this was for a 18-inch wheel. The Model A wheel is 17 inches outside diameter. Most of the stuff for sale on the internet is for 14-inch wheels. But I was lucky enough to find this one. And if this is successful, I'm going to do my roadster. No, indeed. Okay, we're going to abort this. It string's not long enough, so we've got to go with the parachute cord. Now, this is new to me. But a guy on the internet doing one of these wheels says, oh, you get that at Walmart. Well, I got it on the internet. It doesn't cost anything. I don't know how much I got here, but it's a big package. Paracord. Very strong. See, he did say 15 feet, and but that was even a small steering wheel. So I'm going to cut me a nice long piece. Shoot, it was looking pretty good there too. So like the man said, the first thing you do is cut off these two strings. And he also said they break pretty easy. So, okay, he said cut these guys off. So that guy's gone. And this guy. Now with the paracord, I have a mess here. Let me see. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, and another 3 for good measure. Oh, I gotta. Then you take out the nylon inside. Whoops. So you pull this core out of here, and it's harder than it looked just then. It took a while. I guess if somebody grabs the other end, you can pull it out. But now I'm left with this sheath that's really strong. And I have to cut this off and then hit it with a match. Seals off the end. he said you make a knot here, go around a couple of times. You leave a little bit here so that you can tie it when you get through. And this sheath is, well, it's a sheath, so it will lay flat. I guess you don't want to mix it up. And what that fellow on YouTube did, he put it in fairly loose first time around. Not loose, but probably a better way you can do this. Well, this part seems to go together pretty good. Now he does use forceps toward the end of this game, and I just happen to have a pair, so we'll see if those. He uses that to tighten everything. And with all those videos on YouTube, none of them mention Model A, so that's why I'm doing the video, just to give it a Model A flavor, but I certainly have enough. Well, the Model A spokes don't seem to be a factor. You can get it much tighter with this paracord than with that plastic that comes with the kit. Well, it's not much of a kit, it's just a box and the cover. And some very bad instructions. And you wrap it right in between those perforations. Boy, every spoke has not really been an issue. I'm pulling this pretty tight, but I'm sure it's not going to be tight enough because it's loose over there. I don't know if you ought to go around again or not, but I'm going to tie it off here and then go tighten things. Now here are the forceps. I just happen to have them. I'm not sure why, but now we start by pulling that guy tight and then grabbing it here. You could use any tool for it. And I think once you get some length here, you probably don't need the forceps. I think some of these wraps end up being loose on the steering wheel and they move around. That's why they started using paracord. But my old one on my town sedan was just fine. I never did anything to it. and it was on there when I got the car, and I had it 13 years, and it was fine when I sold it. Feels good. Now, I'm going to tie it off with this other part that I had. Then said you cut off the excess. And get that together. And then back with the forceps, you tuck this under the wheel, under the cover. Well, there she be, and I kind of like it. I think I'm going to go order me another one of those guys. I just got it on eBay and looked for the extra large classic, and I can't tell what this is. C something R. CSD. Oh, cs-covers.com. There you are. cs-covers.com. All one, no periods. Well, I hope this helps you. I enjoy driving with it, so I think I'll do it on my roadster. I just measured the piece that I cut off, and it was almost 10 feet long. So I had a lot of extra length there.